Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. This program contains mature content and may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
Love was always supposed to be something wonderful to me, to watch it grow inside yourself, to feel your heart beside itself. Sometimes it hurts to love so bad when you know you've given all you can. Sometimes it hurts to even that. You do your best, but still it's much too sad. Sometimes the pain is just too much. The hurt, and it hurts like hell. That's the way it feels.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Kendenique here on Kenny's Corner. Guardian Radio, fresh news, smart talk. All day, good evening, Bahamas, and welcome to another very interesting show. Tonight, we're tackling a topic that is guaranteed to stir the conversation. Tonight's topic is simply one word. That word is single. There are no plurals. There are no explicitives. It's single. Now, before you get upset, hear me out. Somewhere along the way, society started relationship statuses to make people feel more comfortable. We hear phrases like, I've been with him for 15 years. He is my life partner. She is my life partner. Same-sex relationships, we are life partners. We're practically married, or we've built a life together. And while those relationships may be loving, committed, and maybe even meaningful, the legal reality is, if you are not married, you are single. Recent developments over the last 2 weeks have proved that titles do matter. A piece of paper does, in fact, matter. Because if you are not married, you're in fact single. If your name is not in the obituary, they don't rate you. This statement isn't to diminish anyone's relationship. It's meant to challenge us to think beyond whether titles matter. You hear so very often women that are raised by other women, oh, I don't need a man, I ain't got to be married. Is that because they saw another woman do it and they think that this is normal? For years, we've heard people say it's just a piece of paper. But when tragedy strikes, when someone becomes ill, when a partner dies, when assets have to be divided, when you sit in the church and you hear someone from the back scream, oh, that's my daddy. But the daddy never recognized you. The daddy signed for you under protest. You carry Johnson and the daddy is a roll. Oh. That piece of paper suddenly becomes the most important document in any room. So why do we downplay marriage until it becomes of significance? Tonight, we're asking the hard questions. Are we settling for convenience instead of commitment? Have we redefined relationships because commitment has become uncomfortable? Or are titles simply outdated in today's world? It's like wearing a do-rag and a bonnet in public to the grocery store and wearing your pajamas in public. It seems to be accepted. Whether you're married, engaged, dating, divorced, widowed, or proudly single, this conversation is for you. We want honest opinions, respectful debate, and real life experiences. So call us 323-6232, 325-4316, or 325-4259. Do titles matter? Is marriage still relevant, or has society placed so much value on the title that it becomes overpowering? Now, in recent times, we had a situation where this lady was dating a gentleman, and God bless the dead, he has gone on. And another woman posted the man, and then she posted the man and said, 7 years, and she cussed out the woman, and boom, 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 boom. Right?
Right.
And in our minds, he didn't claim none of y'all.
Right.
Because if you were with
Big
somebody,
facts.
if you were with somebody for 7 years and they wife you, like, is that not an indictment on you? Because you said that your glamity is the absolute best. But why hasn't this man married you?
Because you didn't complain.
You didn't complain?
I feel like if you do 7 years, shut up and do 7 more.
Yeah.
You can't complain after 7. You can't complain after 5.
But 7 is the number of completion.
Complete. God? That's
God.
what you're going to go with this?
God.
No. Do 7 more. You have no reason to make noise.
Why doesn't a man wife you? Scotty, not you. Kevin, why doesn't a man wife you?
Because he getting
7
all
years.
the benefits of being a wife. You done get one, two, she had a happy family off you. You 2 children. Y'all live together. All the bills that he need and be taking care of you.
Right.
You pay all getting loans. You getting a loan on your behalf. He getting a loan on your behalf. You all functioning like a married couple.
But I realized something the other day in having a conversation last night. I was told, right, that you do realize that you can have a WhatsApp status, right? And when the woman say, post me, post me, post me, you do know that he can make the WhatsApp status so that only you one can see the status? And
Yeah, they know that.
Do they know that?
Yeah, they know that. At least the young people know that. I don't know if the elderly, those people don't know how to use WhatsApp like that.
Right.
So not everybody know they getting swing.
But what type of woman could you have, Kevin, for 7 years and you don't?
An
Because
asshole woman.
posting is a big deal, apparently.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you gotta look at the individuals. Okay? I mean, you have some women, and this conversation I had with somebody this week.
Talk it.
You have to, and I actually spoke with the female, and she was, blah blah blah. And I asked her, well, why you still there? Why are you here if you complaining about these alleged women that you have, right? And I mean,
Let these men cheat in peace.
no, but it ain't even that. But I mean,
I
my-
think you should let them cheat in peace.
You're right,
Me
but
too.
but I mean, if I put it like this, I know someone else who she gave her dude the opportunity, the say, okay, just be honest, be real. You could have all the females you want. Just give me the opportunity to decide if I want to ride with you or not.
Right.
And 15 years later, they still riding strong.
Is the guy you?
No, it ain't me.
I gotta make that clear.
Okay, this message here says posting is a big deal to small-minded.
Yeah.
Cause he.
I think so.
Because he could post you and still pay your bills. But as a woman, for me, right, I would want a man to validate my relationship. I don't want to wait until you have gone on to glory to come out, cuss at everybody on Facebook, and then say, oh, this was my man.
You know what's crazy about this? Let's go back 10 years ago.
Right.
Social media wasn't so much heavily involved in relationships.
Yep.
Correct.
And so now posting is the new form of saying, this is my person.
This is my validation.
That's stupid.
You realize we never used to sit down, wait for the food to come, set it up, take a picture before we eat. Just use eat.
Because you have to take a picture of everything. Like
Yeah.
we went on a European vacation last year, right?
Okay.
And when you sit down in the plane, the airline, the stewardess says, please do not take selfies of yourself without asking the person to the left, right, or behind you.
'Cause it's an
if-
invasion of privacy.
It's an invasion of privacy.
It is.
And
It's etiquette too.
Of course it is. But everything now is very content driven. If you go in the restroom, it's content. If you go outside, it's content. And
I
half
feel
of the
like
content is trash.
if you have to post it, like if you go on a trip to Europe, I went to Bengal in India, right? When I was a younger kid. That's the radio's phone.
I listening. Go ahead.
So I went on a trip, right? And it's like, if you have to post every part of that trip, it's not a vacation.
You want enjoying it?
Because the purpose of a vacation is to relax, to get away.
Yes.
But what you do when you post content is you allowing the outside world not just to get a glimpse of your life, but they're keeping tabs on you. The purpose of vacation is to get away from that.
Correct.
And you know what I find, do Gavin, on that a lot of times, and why that's why I haven't posted anything on Facebook since 2018. And
Wow, that's good.
yeah, and
a
it's
lot of
like-
people can't do that.
No,
They can't go a week, a day without it.
I don't post crap. If it don't share for my Instagram, and I don't really post stuff on Instagram like that. But
No, but
like,
if it's not for business purposes,
Yeah.
and you just have to scroll to see what's happening, you have to keep up with it. That's an addiction.
because people, I
problem.
find that people they'll watch what you're doing, or they'll say, well,
Yeah, a lot of people are so.
They'll think they know you. They'll think they know me, and they'll be like, "Let me see what Scotty do. Let me
There's
see what Kevin do."
surveillance cameras. That's
Yeah.
right. And you're feeding into it by posting everything. And so I go back to the validation of your person. Bro, if you like this gal, tell the gal.
Yep.
You don't have to post that for her. It's like you using social media as a middle body to express your feelings to a person you could just look over and say, hey, baby, no, I love you.
But why would you, as a woman, feel that it's necessary to come on Facebook and cuss out another woman over somebody who never once wed you, who didn't claim you in public? Why you come on Facebook to cuss out somebody?
She want validation from the public. She want people to feel sorry for her, I guess.
He never validated her in public.
Yeah.
And so she's trying to still grasp at that validation even in his death.
But what does that say about you as a woman who come on Facebook to cuss out another? What type of job you have? Where you work? Who's your friends? You don't have no friends to tell you like, friend, like this ain't the thing to do?
No, but that is the new validation process.
Really?
Posting everything. It's not valid if you don't post you. I think it's stupid. But it's not valid if a person doesn't post you. That's just the I guess the qualification of the being official, of the title not needing, like they'll skip all these other steps to make it valid. Marriage, registrar, wedding. They'll give you a baby before they put a title on you.
Why is that normal?
They'll commit to bringing money.
Before.
Changing the title.
You know, some people just want to make sure you can breathe.
Yeah, because they got to make sure you're a real breeder.
Someone like me, I got to make sure you can breathe.
Oh, Scotty, please. This text says, I actually don't post until at least 3 days after traveling. I got to keep the enemy confused. We have some text messages, and we're going to be back. Let us take a quick break. Let me get my sponsorship in. Chris, take us to the break, and we will come right back. My text line is very hot.
Here we are, the two of us together, taking this crazy chance to be all alone. We both know that we should not be together, 'cause if we found out, it could mess up both our happy homes.
I hate to think about us all meeting up together. As soon as I look at you, it will show on my face. Yeah. Then they'll know that we've been loving each other.
Be ready with Duracell. Be ready when the power goes out this hurricane season with Duracell, the battery that lasts up to 10 times longer. Purchase your Duracell batteries at your local neighborhood stores, service stations, and all major retailers. Duracell, distributed by ACH Purchase Limited. So, be ready with Duracell.
Mommy, guess what I did in school today?
Hold on, sweetie. Mommy's sending a text.
But Mommy, my teacher said that you're not supposed to text and drive.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, look, Mommy, the Smith twins. Mommy, watch out!
In 2017, approximately 54 people died as a result of traffic accidents. A percentage of these fatalities occurred as a result of texting while driving. Just taking your eyes off the road for 5 seconds can increase your chance of crashing. Remember, even the smallest voice counts. Texting. Brought to you by UB Radio and Guardian Radio 96.9.
No budget for a vacation this summer? No worries. We got you. Guardian Radio 96.9 will fly you and a guest to South Florida for a vacation of a lifetime. Our sweet summer escape gets you round-trip tickets on Bahamas Air. $1,000 spending cash, thanks to Percy's Island Games. Brand new luggage from Brass and Leather. 4 days and 3 nights at the beautiful Holiday Inn Express Plantation. Free car rental from Hertz, too. All you need is your passport. We got you covered. Enter now for the Guardian Radio 96.9 Sweet Summer Escape. Fill out the form in today's Nassau Guardian and follow us on all social media platforms. Remember, you must be 18 or older to enter. Entry deadline August 12th, drawing August 14th. Taxes not included and certain restrictions apply.
There's a new Duracell battery with a great new look and now formulated to last even longer. So now you can think even less about batteries, and so can Duracell Bunny. Duracell lasts longer, much longer. Duracell distributed by Ace Pritchard Limited. Duracell wants to assure the Bahamas that we are here with you during these challenging times, and you can trust us with all your household and portable power needs.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
We are back. Are we stealing love? Your body and soul. Your body possess me. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Kenny's Corner here on Guardian Radio. Fresh news, smart talk all day. So let's get to some of these questions. Gentlemen, I want to find out from you. You seem to have your pulse on what relationships are like in 2026.
Garbage.
Trash.
Fried.
Deplorable.
Garbage juice.
That's a good word. Good adjective.
That's a good adjective. But again, I've been dating you for 7-10 years. I never marry you. I never take you to the grave to see my mummy. I never take you to my hometown. I never take you to Arkansas. Nobody know but me and you other than me and you. You are in fact either a vampire or a cockroach because you only come out at night, okay?
I was going to say an owl.
An owl. You are an owl because I only see you at night, okay? But you have gone on to glory, and now I cussing out everybody online because you say I use my man as your woman.
Okay.
What does that say about you as an individual?
Who, the man or the woman?
Well, you could give me a bit about. I mean, one have to be a galaxy, one have to be a galaxy. I mean, give it to me.
I don't know if galaxy is a word, but I like it.
I
can say that as a woman, if you choose to take on the mantle of side gal, you can't complain with that.
But how you know you're a side gal?
And that's another thing you might know. You might innocently believe that you was the only individual.
Okay,
and then,
so answer this question. How do you know that you're a side gal, if that's such a thing? How do you know you're a side gal?
You probably never know.
Yeah, no, but...
Depends on the person.
Hey, look, Kevin, if I never take you, if you never meet my sisters, my mother, anybody in my family...
Really, Way?
No,
But my brother said the same thing my brother said. If my sister or my mommy hasn't met her, like you are nothing to me.
Okay, fair.
If you on my bus and you don't meet my family, my sister don't see you and hear you, or I see Mary in the food store. Cool. Then you know you have some significance because I let you meet my family, my sister, my mom. Now, if you only meet a couple of my boys,
I talking to the boys with you.
Right. If you only meet,
Yeah, but-
if you only meet a couple of my boys, and you never meet no one inside my house, you hear me talk about my mother, you hear me talk about my sisters.
Fair.
You pretty much, and you still ride with me 6 months, a year, 2 years. It's self-explanatory what your role is.
Yeah, but some women choose to ignore. We call these things red flags.
Yeah, they do.
If I only contact you at night, you never meet my family.
I could only go by you in the night.
I say I love you, but I don't have no follow through or follow up.
I don't marry you.
My efforts are minimal.
Yep.
You need
And
to
you
talk about-
always chase, but you cursing out other people for me, but your effort is minimal, and I cursing out people where you work, what
because you
do.
might truly believe that you are the. Women struggle to understand men. That's
Right.
it. There are not enough fathers teaching daughters what to look for in real men and what to stay away from in scamming men.
Yeah.
Because there are real
My
men.
scammers at
Yeah, it's them.
spinning that,
And then there's
spin
actors.
But then, you know,
Spin
too,
it.
if they act like that based on a question, you have some more like, I'd say their feelings are somewhat, because I'm sure
No, but
the main girl know but her. So if only one person on Facebook blasting out and they ain't got no response, it's clearly obvious the other people knew but you. You less looking foolish now.
no, but I go back to say
But I've
this.
never dirtied myself to come on Facebook to rob with no man who ain't claim me.
But see, that's where
I could
good
see me.
parenting comes into play.
Yeah, but you different though.
Your
That's what I'm
father your daddy is your first line of defense. I have a daughter. You gotta work really hard to swing my daughter. You know why? Because I showed her the game from young.
Yeah.
Either she can take all your money and still not give you nothing, or she can sleep with you, but it ain't because your game was tight.
Because that's what she wants.
Right.
We have a caller.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Quite well. I thought I would call in to help you.
Go ahead, friend. I need you.
Because, there are fellas in there, and, especially that one who, he be into the girls, though, too.
Yeah, I feel so.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, you need to go back a couple of years
Okay, let's go back.
to understand the context that you are trying to deal with.
Okay.
Okay? It goes back to the plantation mentality.
Slavery. And mind you, I didn't get to the slavery part yet because, I went in HBCU. And so slavery has a huge part to play in how we look at marriage. And
How we
the man
operate.
left and then they came back and they were spread out. I got you. But go ahead. You precede
Okay.
me. Go ahead, friend.
On the plantation,
Yes.
the fellow was king.
Yes.
Fair.
He could choose and refuse.
Fair.
So, but then when the plantation era expired, that he continued to exercise that right outside of the plantation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we tend to blame the woman for all this stuff what's going on, but it's not really her fault.
No.
You go to Genesis 3 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the phrase says, in the apple thing and that fruit thing, right?
Right.
She gave to eat to her husband who was with her.
Yes.
Right? Now, when the temptation came, Adam was there.
Adam was there.
Adam was watching.
Adam was watching.
And the word said, she gave to eat to her husband who was with her.
Yes.
Now, Adam was, I saw him as a guy just sitting on the wall while another fellow made a play at his girl.
So Adam was innocent or Eve was innocent in this whole scenario? Who you think is at fault?
No,
Both were at fault.
Culpable.
Uh-huh.
Both were culpable.
Both were comparable.
But the man,
Uh-huh.
when God showed up, God didn't ask Eve anything.
He asked Adam the question,
Where are you, buddy?
where are you?
Where are you? And that's the question now. Now, I'm past 70.
Mm-hmm.
My generation had to deal with a particular problem.
Yes.
Too many of our fathers
Mm-hmm.
still thought they were the slave master.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, in a sense, I mean, like, I remember, now, I'm an outside child,
Okay, you're an outside child.
but even
Okay.
inside and outside persons in the family
Mm-hmm.
had to get permission from their daddy if they wanted to get married.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you have to understand the mindset that is prevalent
Mm-hmm.
among some males, even in this day.
Yeah.
See the fellas, them, you know, it's like the last superpower they have.
That's the last superpower you all have?
Yeah.
Everybody wants me.
Everybody want me. I am he.
That's validation from
Okay, and the songs you play now, those songs you playing in the background,
Yes, sir.
are those songs chosen by you?
Yes, I picked the songs. I picked I picked the songs.
Then, if you look through the songs carefully, you may be a part of the problem.
I may be, but I have my songs have to match my theme. So
I
my
know,
question
I
is
know,
secret
I know.
lovers. That's what we are. Trying so hard.
No. There's no secret here.
There's no secret. Oh, there's no secret? Ain't no secret.
No.
Ain't no more secret.
See, when it comes to Bahamian women,
When it comes to Bahamian women,
sweethearting
sweethearting
is an issue of convenience.
is an issue of convenience. Do we believe that sweethearting is an issue of convenience? So because in my mind, right, the economics of sweethearting is this, right? When you sweetheart a woman, and you now only person who could sweetheart a woman is a married man. So if you are sweethearting a woman, sweethearting means to me that your money is going to be diversified. Your money coming out of the home, because you cannot have a sweetheart with no funds. No pickly is that good to have a sweetheart with no funds.
Yeah, I know the rock y'all living on, but you can't have a sweetheart with no
see,
money.
I don't know, but no sweetheart. Who
you see
want a
that?
sweetheart with no money?
You see what that say?
You don't sweetheart with no woman.
Anyway, this could be a deep conversation.
No money.
Yeah, well, you know how we go. We start with one thing, but we have to get to the bottom of this. You as a caller, you as a man, 70 plus years old, right? Because you and my father are probably in set, right?
Yeah.
So I have to ask this question. There was a time ago when having a sweetheart, like everybody in one yard, right? You have 4 houses in one yard. And okay, Mr. Bulky sleep with all 3 of them, and Mr. Bulky have maybe 2 or 3 kids with each one of those ladies. But the ladies knew their place. There was no, Ma Sanders didn't come out and curse out everybody in the yard. Miss Johnson didn't curse out everybody in the yard. This was your children. He make sure everybody was straight, and you kept your mouth shut. But there was some level of self-respect. How do you come out now in 2026? The man has gone on to glory. This you don't have no insurance, you don't have no house, you don't even have a child for this man. But you coming out to say you was the man, woman. You making a public declaration.
I know women who came out of that predicament,
Okay.
but they did not. They worked hard enough to make sure that their children did not depend on what their father had to do.
They had some scruples, you mean?
Yeah, they worked hard.
They worked hard. Understood.
They worked hard.
Understood.
And you know, and now, no matter what folks may think of some of those women,
Mm-hmm.
you would see that across the board, their children tended to do, the outside children tended to do just a bit better than the inside children, because they had to deal with a particular reality as to who they were and who they are and what place they had in the world.
And isn't it ironic that the children that you have with the outside children look more than you, so that the outside children look more like you than the children you have with your wife? So did you make them with love, or did you make them?
There's
some hard, it's a hard cut.
That's the truth.
You brought it up, right?
Tell me if I lie. I just want you to tell me if I lie.
You brought it up.
Cherry look like twins.
but you brought it up. But
Can't even
you
deny
gonna have
the
the discussion
allegations.
by yourself.
Oh Lord. Okay then. All right then. Okay. You can catch me next week.
No, I could try, but try to keep in mind, right? That this, what he's saying now, there's a kind of turn in this dynamic
Yes.
where, like, in the name of survival, our women are now those who don't have the discipline. They are becoming more predatorial.
Prostitution.
No,
rings?
predatorial.
Predatorial. I thought you said prostitution. Predatorial. Okay, I could have sworn you said prostitution. I could have sworn you said prostitution.
Now, I don't know if that was a Freudian slip on your part, but
I mean, prostitution is the oldest.
That's the second industry that there isn't right now.
I mean, that has been around. That's the oldest institution we have.
That's a lucrative.
I agree. I thank you. I thank you for calling.
Anyway, I like to, but they have that man in that place talk like a bit more,
Okay.
Try to dig into his head.
I can do that right now. Let me get through these next set of texts. I can do that right now. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. This text comes in. I struggle to respect a woman who knowingly enters a relationship with a married man. My issue isn't just with the man breaking his vows, but with someone who willingly participates in hurting another woman and potentially disrupting a family. What happened to integrity, empathy, and respect for other women's marriages?
I really don't understand what she's trying to say.
I understand exactly what she's trying to say.
No, you understand because you was the married woman.
Yeah. No, I mean, I understand because not only am I the married woman, in my previous marriage it happened to me, so I could understand what it feels like. I mean, we being honest or we ain't being honest?
I being honest right now.
Well, let me hear what you have to say.
These gals don't care.
They don't care, Kevin?
They don't care. It's a free fall of bro.
But Kevin, how could you be so callous to don't care? Like, who raised you?
It ain't about who raised me. Married people make marriage look bad.
Really? But Kevin, you married.
I telling you the facts. The facts is the examples laid out by married people before us have pushed the demographic away from seeing any point in being legally married outside of somebody to die with, to make sure I get all the money and make sure I can be able to maintain these children after he go. It ain't for love. It ain't for till death do us part, because niggas, they gurn before you dead.
Yeah. Ain't no loyalty.
If you take sex...
Loyalty or love?
Love
loyalty or love? Loyalty or love? Which
I
one?
Want respect.
Well, you want respect?
I want the basic man need, whether I married or not, is respect.
Okay, what about you, Scotty? Loyalty or love?
I mean, it's me.
Look, Scotty, listen, this ain't trigonometry. Loyalty or love?
I prefer loyalty.
And you prefer respect?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
you still didn't answer the question.
If you respect me, you could be loyal to me.
But you still have not answered this question.
What? With that?
The question says, I struggle to respect a woman who knowingly enters a relationship with a married man.
She struggled to I mean, she's a spectator watching a woman talk to the next woman. She ain't in the situation. And so what if you don't respect her? What I got to do with anything? They still can do what they want to do.
Right.
She just got to make sure it's respect, because babies love to spectate. They love to be outside the club, but they can't get in the club. Okay. Everybody got advice on married people business, but don't want married people to talk about single people business.
But how could I? But I was once single, so I feel like I.
Which is why married people have more grounds to talk to single people, but single people ain't never been married, so you can't tell them about.
But I think
married.
a lot of married people out there lying too.
That's what I just say.
Yeah.
That the married people are responsible for the way that marriages look in this country.
But I could honestly
How much
say,
happily married people you know? Name 5.
No, don't call that names. But
like new?
No, these new ones, they got about a 3-year expiry date. I count the clock on them.
Yeah.
I talking about people who've been married for 20 years. They done been through the 12 plagues of Egypt. They come through the fire with Shadrach, them, and they still tugging. Your parents are an example of that.
Yeah.
They been through it. They been through the honeymoon phase. I tired of this phase. It's a season phase. We have some children. They stressing those phase. Go to college. She going on the glory. happily married, that's a marriage.
But how do you stay in love? This is a totally separate topic.
Your marriage can't run on love.
The marriage can't run on love.
Marriage ain't no fuel.
No.
Marriage can pay your light bill. Love can pay your light bill.
So what the marriage running on?
Oh, the duty and obligation, especially for men. We ain't marrying for love. And
True.
we ain't staying married. Niggas ain't staying on married for love. If I have a kid with you, my duty as a husband, regardless of how I feel, because I could feel like being married today, and I could feel like I need a new wife. I need a new wife tomorrow.
Do you think that marriage is a contract and like we should have a renewal period of every 5 years?
I think you should have marriage licenses renewed every 5 years.
Okay.
Let me decide if you used to see a woman I married at the first year.
But suppose I need to find out if you used to the same man.
I propose we have that marriages actually expire like your driver's license.
I agree with that.
You would, Scotty.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I agree with that. Because a lot of people want to get out of marriages, but they can't afford it.
It's cheaper to keep him.
It's cheaper to be with him and cheat
you go ahead
than to leave and lose everything.
You go through a renewal process. 5 years, you go reevaluate it.
So it's cheaper to stay with a married. It's cheaper to stay in your marriage and just cheat then.
Yeah. Financially, yeah.
Yep.
As far as morality and happiness go, no. But a lot of people ain't married for happiness. They're married for lifestyle and I think these young guys marry these old men.
Yeah.
It ain't because the sex is great.
They want their bills
Maybe
paid.
the sex is great.
No, it's not. No, them pills pumping up. You liable to dead under the act.
Okay. But what about this? There's another question. Kenny, you talk about regular married couples. What about people who marry beards? What is a beard?
Like we was talking about earlier, for validation. They just want to look the part, but we know that your husband like man.
Yeah.
You can't hide that.
Yeah.
You might be straight, but a nigga like man.
And you see how shocked you was when we was talking off here. Yeah. So.
But I have a question.
He married you for cover purposes.
No, man.
And I go back to say this. Married people making marriage look bad.
All right.
We get a lot of them when you see them, and then
see what is bad for me is Kenny can't tell the people who like man.
No, that's what surprised me.
She clueless about this stuff.
I think Mike law.
I mean, they can see your face.
No,
I don't understand it.
But there's no judgment. I love everybody.
It ain't about judgment,
they
but
love everybody.
Yeah,
I sick of y'all. Let me ask this next question. Okay, hold on. Let me read this question from here.
I just think
man, Scotty, those are not playing tonight. Okay, no, they're not.
I think if they have a sexual preference, don't rope somebody into your sexual preference and sprinkle a little bit.
Maybe we have an open relationship. Maybe
No. Open relation.
Open marriage.
An open straight marriage. Heterosexual.
It's different.
That's a different ball game in itself, literally. And if you trying to sprinkle a little bit of God on top of that,
you believe in open marriage? You believe in open marriage?
If I was a citizen in the East, yeah.
What is it? You mean like Afghanistan?
Africa, where I get to go to the father and the father give me like 2 goats, and I have the culture allows me as a man to have multiple wives.
Yeah, you know some parts of the world they look at it.
They still do that.
It is a matter of
it's a matter of resources too.
Right. I with you, and then I bring Mary into the relationship, and then and all of us put our resources together. You know,
I would own Andres if I had 12 wives, because I going to try and marry a bunch of CEOs.
Listen, Lisa just asked me how come I don't have no women on the show. Lisa, the women are not. Lisa, every woman is not like you and wants to have this real conversation.
Every woman's scared. Every time we come there,
but Lisa's a realist. Lisa will give it to you real. Lisa is one of those women that will really say what she wants. Lisa, if you can't, let me give Lisa number. Lisa, if you're listening, call in 323-6232 or 325-4316.
Yeah, Lisa, call in. Let's see what you got.
323-6232, 325-4316. Lisa's a realist. Like Lisa doesn't hide her situation. Like she's a realist.
That's right. Not every woman. The Caribbean culture isn't one where polygamy is glorified.
But we also don't know how to date.
Y'all, first of all, a lot of y'all in polygamous relationships don't even know.
And y'all just don't know.
Y'all just don't know.
Let me read
y'all have the boy who passed away, God rest his soul, he was a polygamist.
Yeah.
But did they
not officially in official capacity?
But did the other ladies know? Did the ladies know?
That's what they say, not in the official capacity. But if you cheating and you have as a man of more than 3 women,
you're a gallus.
You're a polygamist.
You're a polygamist. Hold on, we have a caller on the line. Do we have a caller? Caller, good evening. You're on.
Oh, this is
a pleasant good evening, Kendenique. I love the way your hair shines so whitely today. The rent is renting.
Say the red
This must be Maki. This you?
Yeah, this is me, Kenny.
Get your black rent's head off my radio. What you want, Maki? Go ahead, Maki.
Kenny, listen to me carefully, man.
We listening, Maki.
I could side with Kevin on this. A lot of times people say, Kevin, he acts like a fascist, or, he anti-feminine and stuff like that. But let's face it for what it is, okay?
Okay.
Most of the social promiscuous issues come from females who are highly influenced by social media.
Kevin said that. Kevin and Scotty said that earlier.
Let's face it. Let's be real with it, okay?
Okay.
Let's be real with it.
Okay.
Like I posted earlier, right? It is so distasteful for me to be watching social media, and I'm watching like professional women with with good degrees and good education and good jobs, acting as if like they letting the, pardon my language, HEAUXS set the standard on what a woman should be.
But Maki, that's what these girls are gravitating towards. They like they seem to gravitate towards that. They don't want to come to the grocery store in decent clothes. You won't come with your bonnet on. You won't go in the place in teeth wigs. You won't wear pajamas outside.
And get caught on video too.
Now listen to me, and it's so unacceptable, right? And like Kevin said earlier too, listen to me, man. If you look at the marriage fabric right now, the marriage fabric, we got I think we got about 20 happy people who married in the world right now. I think you use one because you wear Ruben name like a jersey in the NBA.
Listen, but Maki, I feel like Ruben really like me for true. I like him, but I love him back, Maki.
Ruben rate you so solid. Ruben didn't even want to buy me a drink from the collection stand. So he's trying to duck me there and get to the stage the way you was. But that's a story for another day. But like I was saying, right? Like I was saying, and piggybacking on what Kevin say, right? You look at the marriage pool, you look at the dating pool, you look at the media. It's like who's setting the standards on what a woman should be? Who's setting the standard on what a man should be? Yeah. You understand me? Someone made a post earlier and said how the roles have changed. It ain't that the roles have changed, It's that you have some people who personally are without standards. You understand me? And are held at different standards.
Yes.
You can't say, if a man could do it, I could do it too. Because, like the Chinese say, if a lock can be opened by any key, it's a garbage lock. But if you have a key what can open many locks, that's a good key.
It's a master key.
Maki, I like that, but Maki, I have a question. Would you as a man, and I mean Maki, I know you used to road. I know that you's a road man.
I do road.
You used to road.
Don't talk my business.
Okay, sorry about that. You used to do road. You used to do road, right?
I still a carnival man, but I'm behind the scenes.
Yeah, but you used to do road. But
he lay in sidewalk, Kenny.
I know, Maki.
I do in sidewalk.
So answer this question. What do you think when you have a woman, right, who is overly accessible to all men? And I mean,
it starts with a W.
See, Kenny.
Yes.
This right here is what's killing relationships today. Okay. There's supposed to be some standard said that, listen, my woman supposed to just be acceptable on certain levels to only me, man.
Okay.
You understand me? The danger in all these different messenger apps, and you could talk slick on TikTok, and you could talk slick on Facebook, and you could talk slick on Instagram. There's so much danger in these because it gives us a false sense of value. Okay? This social media thing right now with these girls being, they're readily accessible by so many different men. They feel as if 50, 60, 70 niggas text them, they believe they high value, but you ain't.
But you're not. You are not high value. Because you have everybody in your PM.
Yeah, exactly. That makes you you on the shelf inside the what is name star. The oldest profession star. Niggas just ain't pick you off the shelf yet.
That's it. But Maki, why? I have a next question from a male perspective, right? When you are dating a woman, you dating a woman for 10 plus years. Why would a man not marry her?
Okay, you have many issues. Let me take it from my perspective. You have many issues that could stem from that. Okay, some people really want to be together. Some people really want to take it to the next level. Okay, but then I always tell a lot of people, you want to know a woman, look at her mother, boy. You can't run from that. You have to look at the closest examples to her. You understand me? And as much as we try to run from the social fabric of examples being set, we are still human beings and still susceptible to the behavior that is most prevalent in our present.
So, Maki, if you want to know who a woman is, Look at her mother.
Look at her ma.
Big box.
Now, I ain't saying to you that everybody, I'm not saying to you that we can just solidify that, no, that's a statement for stuff.
No, but the majority.
Because everybody has their personality.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
Yes.
this is going to be the danger on the social aspect of a man not wanting to marry a woman based on certain things. As far as he's concerned, superficially, man, everybody around doing shit. Oh, sorry for clicking the radio. Everybody around doing foolishness.
Oh, Jesus.
Erica don't take their license. I spell that different. SCHITTSF. It's spelled different. Most men would look at it and be like, man, listen, everybody in this environment doing a bunch of foolishness.
Right.
You understand me?
Yes.
People, I have this thing where, as personally, as a man, I dig, boy. I just dig. I dig past relationships. I dig body count. I dig all these things.
Hold on, Maki, body count. But Maki, you say you want a woman who have experienced body count.
No. Carfax. Let me just read them the numbers. Them Carfax matter.
Facebook, they come on this blue app and they always trying to find a different way to define the acceptance of prostitution.
Yep.
You know, talk, that's foolishness.
Yeah, we ain't
okay?
accepting
At the end of the day, we have to still hold some man of integrity, man.
Yeah.
It's
your woman is your prize, you know. Your woman is your prize.
So Maki, if your woman is your prize, how come so many men dating these women in secret? Why you have to date me in secret? I am not an owl. I'm not a roach. I am not a vampire.
You have to blame the woman. You can't blame the man. You have to blame the woman. Some men really don't have no standards in terms of they ain't really got no good game.
But some of these women have no standard, Maki.
Some of these women ain't got no standards because they only night crawlers. Some of them only, like you say, Howlin' Chick, Shani, and Vampire, and Werewolf and thing. But that's what some of them used to. They said you have to look at this, Kenny. That's why I said to you about the social fabric of that's what's prevalent. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? If this is what a lot of guys used to, if this is what they look, the people around them are actually doing and setting the standards for them, you fall right into that.
But Maki, you have to look at who you surround yourself with. If you have a friend who's a loose cannon, you have one friend who is garbage juice, you have one friend who only wants someone else's husband, you have a friend who was married but she's sleeping with somebody else's husband. What you think you can be?
You surround yourself with ladies of the night. Because that's all they are.
Ladies of the night?
Ladies of the night, Maki.
There's a lady of the night for iPhone. There's a lady of the night for food. There's a lady of the night for one Honda.
You's a lady of the night for some Jockin' feathers. You's a lady of the night for some tricks. You's a lady of the night.
Lady of the night. That's what you is.
You are legitimately a night crawler.
You's a night crawler. That's what you is. But at the end of the day, Kenny, it's all see. We tend to overlook the key factor in bringing about this change in the social fabric, and that is God. You understand me?
Mark, you believe in God? Mark, you believe in God?
Kenny, I'm a fervent believer in God, Kenny, and that's why.
Mark, you go to church?
Right? One like me, Kenny. Personally, the minute you remove God from anything, the essence of God from anything, it's gonna be absolutely corrupt. To the core.
Mark, what church you go to?
And relationships are no different, you know, Kenny.
Mark, you's Anglican or Catholic?
He's been vital.
Mark, you's Anglican or Catholic?
Kenny, my mother was baptized and confirmed in the St. Barnabas Church as a child.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
You know what I mean? So I stand with the Catholics who engage in having wives. I can leave that there. But Kenny, I say this to you, right? And I say this to your listening audience, and I say this to you again. Shout out to Kevin, shout out to Honey Box. I say this to you, right? Kenny, the minute you see God is the nucleus of morality, you know. God is the nucleus of morality.
Yes.
And you have a lot of people who basically are walking in a state of iniquity. They cannot help themselves no longer. So the essence of sin and the lust thereof of the flesh are the only things that they are accustomed to. And that is the only way that they walk. You remove God and you have failure. Look at the marriages. Like Kevin say, the worst examples of marriages are married people.
My Lord.
Yeah, all right, let me switch the narrative a little bit from the woman to the man. Yeah, you could have a married man checking a single gal, you know. Yeah, she know he married, you know. Boy, but you was the man you called to be a leader, boy. Don't lead her down the wrong road, man. Don't do that to her.
Right.
You understand me? Don't do that to her as a man.
Right.
Don't lead her down that pathway as a man. You understand me? And then on top of that, remember, you have a wife. You have an obligation to God to be truthful to that woman.
Understood.
So I ain't gonna take everything and blame the woman for everything, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these women is coke. They like things. They like phone. They like watch. Most all the little, no, I ain't knocking nobody. Most all the minimum wage got I watch, iPhone, that 20 David German. That's them. You know, understand me? That's why they said the standard. But that's a conversation for a different day.
Right.
But at the end of the day, as a man, men cannot continue to lead some of these women down the wrong path. Because the Bible says, what? You are strong, bear infirmities of what? The weak, right?
The weak.
Some of these women are weak-minded. So what do we do as men? Some men manipulate them, take advantage of it, use it for their own good, their own lust, their own pleasures. And so therefore we end up with a society of ladies of the night.
Ladies of the night.
They raise children who, the children can't go and sit around the daddy and be up around the daddy and enjoy Christmas dinner. The children can't do that.
No, because your child is an outside child. You can't bring your child to my Christmas and sit in my house.
Your child going to school every day, they daddy, and they mommy coming and pick and watching daddy, and mommy pick up this one, daddy and mommy pick up that one. The children going on family trip, and you got to be sitting there. You got to go with your ma.
You understand the child on a little family trip to Walmart with the daddy and the mommy?
No, you can't do that because at the end of the day, Kenny, guess what? Yeah, the Bible, well, let me don't say the Bible, but in terms of the covenant of Christianity and marriage, for better or worse. Yeah, that's a part of worse, but boy, we are natural beings living in a world full of supernatural.
I think,
you understand me?
I think it would be hard pressed for a woman to accept my outside child.
But every time I see that little child, why you want punch you in your mouth?
But not only you want but I mean we are not advocate of childhood violence, right? But Maki, not only that, right? As the woman, every time you see this little child,
that's the wife won't punch the husband.
No, but some wives won't punch the child too, because every time I see the little child, especially if my children don't even look like the daddy, but the ones I had outside look more like the daddy than the in.
That's my boy.
Listen, the DMH got to start giving mandatory DNA, because plenty of these boy them and think these children is their own. Man, you could see that your child, man.
You could see it.
Come on, man.
You could see that, baby.
That's another thing. That's another thing I propose.
That ain't your little girl party. That's couple our little girl party. That's couple our party, because you buy the juice, you buy the popcorn, you get the candy.
Mandatory DNA test.
Mandatory DNA test.
The murder count would rise tremendously.
Listen to me carefully. We listening. I'm gonna stray too far. From the balance of morality and relationships, right?
Right.
But, like if we really look at it honestly and truthfully, when you look at the average relationship right now, there's some disdain towards morality, because a lot of people have a false sense of them having so many options, because they have so many people trying to just get with them physically. If you get where
but Maki, if you only advertise it, if as a woman, the only thing that you, every time I see you naked,
listen to me,
Maki,
Jenny,
even if you go in the church, you looking naked.
They've been showing their shape and their cleavage now almost 20 years. You've been on Facebook 20 years and they ain't put on clothes yet.
But you, not only that, you've been on Facebook for 20 years and you naked, and nobody say, let me take this woman off the road.
No one make you an honest woman.
No one make you an honest woman. Something wrong with you. Not only is your moral fabric wrong, something is wrong with your fortitude.
Don't let no ungodly woman try to make you feel as if being godly is a bad thing. Get a ring on your hand.
Get a ring.
Be a wife.
Be a wife.
A man is choose a wife, you know. You know a man is choose a wife because you are a wife before he chooses you. You understand where I'm getting from? You can't make a... How do you spell the word housewife, the two first letters, into housewife?
Yes.
It don't happen.
I agree with you.
You cannot make a housewife out of that. I don't get... God operates on principles, boy. The covenant between a man and a woman in marriage and before the eyes of God, that is a covenant, that is a principle. And there's only one way that could work, and that is with God, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It ain't no other way. When you look at these bunch of relationships, and this one, what you say of this I said, that's my life partner. This is who I've been with. They didn't even mention in no obituary. Jesus Christ, they didn't put someone's last name with just like yours because they won't put you in there.
But Maki, they didn't put you in the obituary because they don't rate you. And like my brother said, and like the lady said on Facebook, her brother passed as a single man. My brother said to me in my face, if I bring the girl to you and mommy, dine it.
Dine it. I can tell you one thing. If Enid ain't know you, and Fabian don't know you, boy, you ain't known.
You're luck buck.
Enid and Fabian gotta know you.
Okay.
And Fabian don't play that. Fabian, he don't skin deep. If Fabian don't like you, let me tell you, Kenny, my family is talk about people. My family is talk people. My sister like get off on you. My mother like get off, and I wouldn't talk about Fabian. Fabian called Fabian, say, man, you bring that guy around your man, look how foot, man. Like that. That's how the old man is, You understand what I'm saying?
Mark, I got to get to my next text messages. My board full.
Get to your next segment. You and Kevin, I appreciate you all so much coming here and breaking the barriers on what the dynamics of relationships really ought to be and doing away with these false sense of responsibilities in relationships. But we can get to that on another day.
We can get to that.
Thank you all very much. And you all keep praying.
We can bring you on the show,
Marky. For wholesome relationships, man. pray that standards are maintained in relationships. Pray that married men stay with their wife.
Yes.
And single women and single men leave their married woman and married man alone.
All right.
You want to have bad luck? Mess with a married person. You all have a good day.
All right, thank you. Marky said, if you want bad luck, mess with a married person. How you feel about that? That's like, but I agree. I feel it's bad luck to bother with somebody husband or somebody's wife.
Bad luck.
Where you get that from?
I get that from old people.
That's biblical?
I know if it's biblical. As a Catholic, I know the whole Bible.
I know in Sunday school they teach us you get bad luck if you do dirty stuff in your car. You know.
I never. What Sunday school is this one? Your car break down.
Yeah, your car can break down. So that's bad luck.
These things are factual, but they
this
sound
person
good.
is man, Scotty. Those are not playing tonight. Maki is so correct. Remember the song by DMCA? There's a hoe in this house. Oh boy, Kenny, that is Kenny. She's a P. Okay. Do we have another caller? Caller, good evening. You're on.
Hey, Miss, I almost called you Kenny. Mrs. Rumpa-Pum-Pum, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Oh, I rage you.
You ain't going to church yet?
My brother in there, how you doing, man?
All well, man, all well.
Good. Your boy was on just now. He hit a home run.
He hit a home run. He hit it on the park. He was a Jazz Chisholm tonight.
You had to run fast.
He was a Jazz Chisholm.
To me.
Mm-hmm.
We had a discussion like this Saturday.
Yes.
What is a bad woman?
What is a bad woman? What is a bad woman? What is a bad woman? Tell us.
A bad woman is a woman who's sleeping around.
Oh, a bad woman is a woman who's sleeping around.
Don't have nothing to show.
I don't have nothing to show. So if she have a house or a little car.
A duplex, driving a nice car, looking good.
Yeah.
That's a successful woman. I ain't no bad woman.
Okay.
She's successful. The bad woman is when you don't get nothing to show.
So a bad woman is a woman who's sleeping. A bad woman is a woman who's sleeping around, but who's still living in an apartment.
No, who's still living in a house.
Who's still living in a Who's still living in a house, sleeping on the floor? That is a bad woman.
That's a little help, but they some of them still living home.
I agree.
And like your boy say, they get the iPhone, the iWatch, this bike, that bike.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't get a man $30 to watch the rent on Friday.
That is true. I agree.
That's a bad woman.
That's a bad woman. Yes,
now,
sir.
A successful woman is a woman who get one duplex. She living in one.
Mm-hmm.
The rent, the light bill paid up to date. The air conditioning could burn when she wanted burned.
Yes.
She could jump in a car and go ride and go to the beauty salon.
Entrepreneur.
Why would she sleeping with time between me? Time my business.
Right. Yeah.
She's successful. She's surviving.
Understood.
I would just say that she's not resourceful.
The same thing.
Exactly. I understand. I agree with you. I agree 100%.
But I'm something to show, man. There's not just children every 2 years. You popping children out like popcorn.
Trust me, if it could have been every 2 weeks, you'd have a serious problem right now.
Yeah.
woman has need. Men have needs. Women have needs. God has designed. Say, like I told the brother Saturday, women like making love. Man like sex.
Women like you heard that? Women like making love and men like sex. But Miles Monroe said it best. He said, men don't want sex. We need sex. They need sex.
That God has our body designed like that.
But why y'all need it? I want to know why y'all need it. Why y'all need it? I want to know why. I want to know why a man needs sex. Like, what is? Because we say these things, but we don't really ever ask the question.
That's how God has man designed. That's a man body.
Okay.
Yeah. Let them testosterone levels get out of control. You see where that man needs sex.
Could turn a man on. Just talking nice to him,
So talk to him nice.
Boy, you
A
look
little
nice,
compliment,
eh?
'cause niggas
Nice
walking
outfit
around,
you
they
there,
don't
now. You
respond to
just-
compliments.
That a man start to feel away.
Oh, you smell good today, Scotty. Yes, thank
Now
you.
with a woman,
100. Married.
you have to put some newspaper in your pocket, cut up like money, and put some envelope, put one US 100 on top.
Right.
And then just play like you're looking for something and you get money or no in it.
So hold on. So wait a minute. Hold on. So what you telling me is, this the trick. You put $100 on the top. You cut up the newspaper and put that in the back.
That's how my
And
uncle
put a
used to
US
pull the
100
ass
on the
back
top.
in the
All that
60s.
look like US 100.
Okay.
It all cut the same size.
I got you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now we know we need to put our finger in the middle of these wallets to see what come out.
Don't let it be in the club or something. You know, them pretty lights.
Oh, you can't see nothing.
No, all you're seeing is the gunk with the thing on the top.
If it's a blue UV, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see the
No,
Marlin
you
shine
can't
on
do
the
the
top
beam
of the
money like
100.
that.
And
Ah,
the rest
boy.
can be
You only can do US money like that.
Thank you so much for calling in this evening. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
you. Thank you. Let me read these texts. Some women can have a good mother, but she follows her friends and social media are influencing them. Some of these women do not want good men. They just want any man who can give them things and money.
Survivalists.
This is another text. God is not in many persons' marriages. Many persons want a ring, but not a relationship. Great show. Keep it up. Thank you so much. This text reads, the men are telling the truth.
Amen.
The show hot.
I feel
Kenny,
great
this
today.
caller who said men need to lead these women in a good moral direction is on point. I sense a theme with all your callers. God held Adam responsible, although both were punished. Okay, let me read this next text. We are talking about Eve, but nobody mentioned Lilith. Any women who are sleeping, any women who are sleeping around and getting things and money is not only bad, she is nasty.
What?
Okay.
No.
He's
This
like
next
an
text-
entrepreneur
hold on.
and a master.
Entrepreneurial skills. This next text reads, boy, Kenny Maki spitting.
Fire.
Okay, let me read this text. Can I have standards, please? I'm listening to the show, and I'm a woman of principle. I come from a long line of women of principle.
And that's why she has principles.
Just using one of your callers' example, I agree that if I am a prize and I am your queen, also I want a king. A man of principle made me feel embarrassed by him not being able to control himself, not exercising discipline. I know that men and women are different, but I want to be a person who he chooses not to hurt by following up on his primal attractions to other women. Now, could I tell you something? It is very easy for a woman to get sidetracked, because you give this man your love. And I would have said to you what has hurt me in my past relationships. Mm-hmm. And then you bounce right back and you do the very same thing that I told you affected me. So now that you do that, all bets are off. I have all rhyme and reason to go there and be a gallus myself.
Valid.
Yes or no?
Yeah, but I mean,
But Scotty always say hold your ground. No, you can't. It can't be two ways.
You can't tip and don't expect the man to talk.
Right.
But you started. You started it. You started.
But again, it go back to what we've been saying.
Whoever. Tit for tat is tit for tat.
Me and you.
Okay, well, if you started, let you finish.
Me and you different though. So
But
at the end of the
one man,
day,
what woman can take
it can look worse on you than it will
Niggas
me.
don't get pregnant when they tit back,
Yeah.
You don't get your leg back.
You can't never be no man.
Yeah. So
I always tell people this. As a mechanic, use a car.
Yep.
Tell me.
1,000 cars get fixed by one mechanic.
That's a good mechanic.
Yeah.
Right.
But if a car only had to get serviced by one mechanic, that's a really good car.
That's a really good
But
car.
every mechanic done been under the hood of this car and changed all kind of parts in this car. That car's garbage.
The car's garbage. The
So,
car's garbage.
You keep, because that's why we say the Carfax matter, the body counts matter. Virtuous women matter, boy.
Well, Gavin, what something my grandma told me years ago. What was the motto what I used? My grandma's, I don't worry. I don't ask who the pee belong to as long as I get in it. It don't matter to me.
Some men don't care.
The body count, because I'd be stupid to believe that this woman ain't had nobody else. Now, I don't
You got to use logic. She
Right.
like over 30. You better try and dial up the numbers.
Yeah. And so when you meet these women who 33 and they be like, oh, I single. See, my radars go off if you look a certain way and you You got a good job and all that, and you single. What wrong with you?
I think you're crazy.
Yeah. What wrong with you?
We have a next call.
Something going on with you.
We have a next call because y'all too. Caller, good evening.
No, the flags just change after age, you know.
Yeah.
Technical foul. Good evening. Technical.
I have a story to just calm the air here.
Go right ahead. Because these two, it's 7:30. Kevin,
Okay.
Hold on before you start, caller. Chris, I get a 15 minutes? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. In the Middle East, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a custom, where a man would give like 5 or 6 cows if he's going to buy if he wants to marry a wife. Okay?
In Jamaica, they used to give goats.
So
Mutton.
a man came to the father, for like one of his daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he chose the plainest girl among the daughters.
Mm.
Didn't choose no girl who was attractive. Okay?
Mm-hmm. He picked the dry seed.
And the father thought the guy was losing his mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I got all these other pretty, and you want this one here for 5 out? Man, you must be crazy.
Mm.
Right?
Smart.
So the man said, hey, I know what I want. Okay, so, they had the transaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, and and like 8, 9 years later, they came together again, and the father did not recognize his daughter,
Right.
because the value that the man had placed on the woman did something to her psyche. He chose her above all the other sisters who was like more prettier,
Right.
more attractive.
Right.
And she like when she showed up,
Mm-hmm.
the other sisters who were still home, married, seemed plain.
But she was a different caliber at that
She was
point.
a different character. I see a man, there's something about a man in terms of how he relates to a woman. Well, and the same thing happens on the other end also.
Mm-hmm.
A woman can lift a man up in the same way that a man can lift up a woman.
Okay.
So, it's,
His hand come, hand go.
Well, not that trivial, This is more, marriage itself is more of like a mutual exercise.
Okay.
You got my back.
I got
I
yours.
give 100%. You give 100.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen here. Ain't nothing they can't do together.
Power couple, team.
Yes, ma'am.
Team. Thank you so much, caller. I appreciate you. This text reads, what some women call love is sex.
That's a woman with nigger tendencies. Yeah. That's a woman with man tendencies, because women by nature and design are emotional beings. If you see a woman and she's operating like a man, you gotta go back to what made her that way. What triggered or transpired in her life that caused that switch to flip from I love him to play another one on my belt.
Yeah.
She would be a stud.
You got some dangerous women or like that for real.
I count a couple of them. They scary.
Yeah.
Do you think that her environment raised her that way? Did her environment cause her to be
Like it don't necessarily be an environment. It could something, a bad relationship could flip a switch.
And she has not healed or found a way to recovery.
When you see them like that, they too far gone.
They numb.
Yeah, you can't.
Your women tendencies are your nature has been suppressed, and you are now
in survival.
Not even survival.
You will kill.
You
will conquer. You dominant now.
That's all it is. You all about hurting feeling. You
trying to get what somebody give you.
Yeah.
You trying to give what.
You're trying to reverse this role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll make the dude feel the way you felt,
and that's scary because if you get in a relationship with a person, that's 2 alphas inside a relationship now. That can't work.
Next question. How do I know if I deflated a man after sex?
If you what?
How do
Deflated?
you know that you've deflated a man after sex?
What you mean? You've done
I
your
only
job?
I only reading the question, you know.
Deflated? Well, I mean, I don't know if they're talking about, did you say something about him? Did you say it wasn't good? I mean,
did he go to sleep?
Yeah.
Did he?
I figure like if you go to sleep afterwards, you did a pretty good job, or maybe just come home tired.
No, he probably saying boring. You must say, get this trash out of here. Get this woman off
Like
me,
the man with
man.
the plates on Facebook. Get this out of
He
here.
going to sleep because he was bored.
yeah, go to sleep.
But
no
I think
sense.
if you're in the act of sex or in the act of lovemaking, you can tell when the person spazzes out. You can tell when they just,
Going through the motion?
yeah. You should be able to tell.
No. Not if you really don't know the person.
Man,
If
we
you-
talking
no,
to someone who
or-
you've been
or you
with,
don't-
man.
Or you don't care. Don't matter.
You just
Guys,
get yours.
Women's is fake. They can fake a leg shake, and niggas, they can fake too.
Yeah, Kevin, I fake playing that.
You trying to get her the door? I said, my boys, but call me. Call me. I got to get her this house.
True?
Call me. Tell me it's a family emergency. Let me get up out of here.
Make all kind of noise and be like, I good now. I gone.
Let me read this
What?
text. Good evening, Kenny. Good show, but a woman can't do what a man can do, and still be considered a lady. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed.
That's that foolishness right there. That's why we the way we is right now.
Yeah.
Women, but I don't. A woman cannot do what a man can do.
No, I
No,
don't know.
she said can.
She said
No,
can.
she said can't.
Oh,
she-
amen,
can't.
amen, amen.
Oh, okay, my bad.
This text
Apologies,
reads,
apologies.
women never out of style. No matter what a woman does, she comes and gets the best. Okay?
I know all that.
She said woman never out of style?
Yeah. How do you know, man, hold on. Yeah, y'all, someone else have to read this. Let me read this question. How do you know that a man is, I mean, I can switch the words because the words spell right out on this.
Okay.
How do you know that a man is playing for another team? I am a woman. Help me.
I know.
Don't read that part, Scotty.
You just do.
Give the woman a tip, please.
You want listen? If
he like being with the girls more than the girls like being with the girls, he probably a girl.
if you reach around and you start doing you play with the and he don't stop you, yeah,
for true.
Yeah.
There's very telling signs.
Yeah. If you reach around and you side and you play,
Forget the situation like a 9 to 5, like a regular upright situation.
Kenny, there's like we said earlier today, there's good hygiene.
Yeah.
Then there's a man being feminine.
So Kevin, I don't like a man with nails, right? So you go into the nail shop and get a pedicure. That's considered homosexual.
Depends on what you're going to do.
You going to get a manicure and pedicure, bro?
If it's classified as good hygiene, no.
But see now,
but if you,
Kevin, she being facetious now.
I'm not being facetious. I'm
Kenny,
like you cannot characterize people just by that.
Kenny, you have some womanish men.
Yes, you.
Baby, because that's how their ma raised them.
Kenny, every time I go and sit down in the salon and get my hair done, every woman in there know.
Well, we know
Scotty on what team he on. Ain't no question.
We know that.
If they treat you like one of the girls, or if you go in the salon,
did you read this? You read this with this woman.
Yes, she wants
How
to
does
know.
she know if the man is playing for the next team? That's what she asked.
But I know to tell you. You should ask herself why she attracting them type of men.
Well, I can answer directly. Listen, if this is how you could tell. This is an easy.
Don't
test.
forget, you want Urkel.
Yeah, I know.
Urkel.
If the man come to your house, and you come to the door, bald naked. I can say that, right? Yeah, you come bald naked, and he don't react a certain way. That's a sign.
Maybe he's tired, Kevin. I'm Scotty.
Ain't no man. I never do that. I never do that. I don't care. Never do that.
Kenny,
That donkey juice is work.
You can. Wait, listen to me. You just gotta know who you talking to.
Okay, this is the next question. The men smell raw, then he funny. Okay, how do you know when a man is not interested anymore? I mean, this is so not the topic. How do you know when a man is not interested anymore?
And you or just what in sex? What are you talking about?
Both, Scotty, because the texter didn't specify. Both.
If my thing don't tingle no more, that one call over.
But does a man leave mentally first?
Oh yeah.
I think a woman leaves mentally first.
No,
as well.
women leave emotionally.
Well, that's mental.
No, that's your heart. I love him. That's your feelings.
No, but I think feelings are static.
You can't run from them. You're a woman. That's your nature. Men are logical beings. So if we sign on to that brain and we imprint that this is garbage, this no longer benefits me to stay here in this trash, I gone. You lose me. You don't want to be in that position. Because keep in mind, men are more inclined to stay in marriages where they are unhappy and not file for divorce, as opposed to women who feel bad. I don't feel this like you love me no more. And divorce. A woman can respond to her feelings quicker than a man can respond with his brain. He can stay there because he can try map out all the reasons in the world to stay there. Don't let a child be involved. That man, whether he happy or not, ain't going nowhere. If a woman, she can choose her happiness over the consequences and how it affect the people within that marriage. Even if a child is a product of that marriage, she still could choose her feelings.
Selfish feelings.
That's the difference between a man.
That's being selfish because
that is selfish.
You're talking nonsense. These children turn 16 and 18 and they go about their business.
What type of children will you create?
So you stay in a marriage where a person don't love you. That make any sense?
And that's why we started the show with marriage isn't about love. Yeah. It's about duty.
Okay.
You choose to go before God and make this promise. This duty that I got honor this person, man, woman, and child, because as a product of the marriage, above myself, 2 servants. But when you choose your feelings
selfish
over your husband and your now child, who you supposed to be examples to,
selfish.
You selfish.
So I must stay.
Till death do us part.
Y'all play for
Till death do us part.
Selfish.
Not tell my feelings are.
Listen, nobody doing that in 2026 because if you go out there and you find yourself somebody,
that's why
if you go and find somebody, I should be able to find somebody too.
And like I say, married people are the worst examples of marriage.
Exactly.
Right now.
Let me read the
rest.
rest.
The way we is right now.
Let me read the rest of the text. Some women do not want to work together with a good man or a man with a woman. Some women want bad men. And many sweethearts, evil, drugs, and stolen money. Okay? Kenny, let me tell you, if a man asking for blank, look at his friends. He won't get, don't lift I can't read the text. Texter, now you know I can't read this.
Let me see what it say.
I can't read that. I can't, the second one, I can't read that on the radio. I can't read that. But let us be fair. Let us be fair. Right? This text reads: if a guy spends more time around guys with the ball game more than me, should I assume he's funny?
I mean,
no. If I see a woman hang around a bunch of guys, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. If me and my boys chilling out, and you won't be a part of the conversation, you won't be one of the guys. That ain't your sport.
Yeah, you and my girl.
No,
you for the team then. If
No, that's a no.
Maybe you have to get a secret handshake.
No. Don't make that a practice. Don't do that.
Okay, I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
No,
but women need it. But on that point too, women gotta understand. Men have tradition. Football season. You know, we have Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
You know what I noticed with you, Scotty? You like to be outside, right?
No,
and you hold on, Kevin. You like to be outside, Scotty. You want someone to cook, wash, clean, iron, take care of our girly duties. When you feel like coming home, you will sit out to the pub, have 5 or so Coronas or whatever it is that you drink,
Collect.
And then when you come home, you think that everything should just be laid on the platter for you. When you folding up these clothes, which you put in the machine, friend.
You know what? Just so you know, I have clothes in the car going to wash when I leave here. So,
are you going to wash them or are you dropping them off?
No, at this hour, I go in the supermarket, I wash my own clothes, I fold my own clothes.
What about you, Kev? Well, you never mind.
I always wash my clothes.
I get my clothes washed. I don't wash
Always, Kenny.
I pay at the end of the month. My whole month.
Yeah, food-wise, I stand by that. I come home, something better be hot there.
No, but
excuse me?
No, but see, understand the importance of why men need to be around other men. That's it. That's our zone. Like, money begets money. Men, unfortunately, to say it like this, begets men.
Yeah.
We need to be, it's good for our nature. Just like how y'all need to be at your girls' night, your girls' night, girls' trip, girls' whatever.
You got your Avengers crew and you all hang out. You all hang out.
What do you mean my Avengers crew?
You all hang out and you all talk your stuff. y'all girly stuff and
y'all group chats.
Yeah,
that's
y'all
healthy
be.
For y'all.
I don't call no names. Y'all know be talking. Oh, he this, he that, blah
You
blah
mean
blah.
Nicole, Charlene, and Lynette? You mean those three?
I
Those are the people
just
that you're
just
speaking
saying,
about?
like y'all, it's good for
You
y'all
mean
to be
Chanel
around.
and Noel and Latrinda? That's what you're talking about?
You call it
Justice
again
League,
at the end of the day, the Avengers.
That's the click.
The click.
That's the click. We riding.
You all right? Yeah.
If one riding, all us riding.
And
My
all
God.
y'all, yeah, in the car,
car, the car can be leaning.
spooky
But
car.
everybody in the clique get Jators now, so we riding deep.
That's
It's a Jator posse.
That's a spooky squad.
T2s, everyone in the T2s, right?
Chanel can lead the park with the the Gake. We ready. We get it. Listen, Lisa says a divorce is so much easier once kids are grown. Yeah, I mean, because if the kids grown, the kids grown.
But what type of kids are you putting out there?
Maybe they well rounded. Listen, all us have some drama, man.
Lisa, that's still selfish.
No, but
okay?
y'all sound
Selfish.
like y'all okay. All of us have some drama.
All us have some drama.
You know what you sound like in my mind?
Look.
F them kids.
Exactly.
That's poor thinking.
Yeah,
Fathers
well-
will not say that.
Selfish.
Please.
That's selfish.
You know why the fathers ain't gonna say that?
What you
Because
mean?
y'all don't have to do homework. Y'all don't have to go to the shack and
Let's
get
not
these
do this.
projects. No,
I
we
just-
doing this.
I just
You don't
finished
have to
reading
go
a
to the
whole book in
No, no, no,
July
no.
with my daughter last night.
Yeah, that's good for you.
No,
That's you
don't.
one of the last Mohicans, bro. You can say that because listen, like
I
a mother's
take-
job is never done.
You forget I two of the kids
Parents'
and I
job
teach
is
sweat.
not-
So
Okay, so a mother's job is never done.
No.
Sometimes it is.
Can you imagine say happy wife, happy life?
Listen to me. I go on a vacation soon, right? I don't want no children nagging me, bro.
Happy
I will go to
house.
Walmart
Me and
and
Happy's
I
house.
just want chill. I don't want no children around me. I can't have that. I working every day. I can't get a
Hey,
break.
You could have that, but you do not have the right to divorce based on your feelings.
Yeah.
No, I have a right to divorce based on the things that you did. I asked you not to do over
No,
repeatedly,
because
man.
the- feelings. You still in your feelings.
I know why this is making everything invalid. Y'all is Trump. This is God say provide. God say submit.
Protect.
God put marriage together. God also said for better or for worse. And he also said forgive 70
It's amazing
times.
how you know these verses when it come up to men.
You right? 70 times 70 say forgive them just how you want me to
But
forgive you.
I am not the church. I'm not the church.
I ain't asking the church. I asked him to be how he made you in his image.
So if that's the case, and I'm a helpmate, and you go there and you work, and I can stay home.
You forgive him and stay and shut up and move on.
You know, as a
But you
good-
say you'll go, just stay and shut up and take
as a
it.
good Capricorn, we don't believe in divorce.
We know.
We Catholic man, we believe in a house got to be right, food got to be hot, everything bad.
But y'all
be
could
made.
have 20 sweethearts, but don't leave.
I don't leave. We go to church Sunday. We walk up, get out.
We dress alike?
We go. We
Y'all dress alike.
We go.
On the pink dress,
Yeah.
you have on the suit and with the pink tie and the bow tie. The hat. What you
everybody,
talking?
everybody know you the wife, and I get whispering you every time you give an attitude. Don't you know your position? Don't give up your position.
Don't give up your position.
Don't give up your position. Don't let these heifers win. That's what I can tell you. The minute you,
Meanwhile, you out there having yourself a dandy.
the minute you go ahead and get in your feelings that you divorcing, I could be like, you shouldn't have give up your position.
I'll say this.
Don't give it up.
Don't ever be the one to start a war in marriage.
Well, how do you start a war?
You cheat first. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Never. Never. Never, ever, ever.
So as a man, you cheat first, the door open.
You didn't for that, right? You don't be the reason. You don't want a man to back.
No, Kevin, that ain't my ask. My ask is as a man, the minute you cheat, you nullify. You killing the vows.
Kenny, black men don't cheat, right? We don't cheat.
Right.
What y'all do, Kevin?
We don't cheat, Kenny.
I mean, what y'all do, Scotty?
We don't.
We don't cheat.
We don't.
Okay.
You dabble.
No, it ain't even
No.
double. I don't call it. You look at it.
Whatever you call it. Black men don't cheat.
Resourcefulness. You look at networking.
I just saying for y'all as women, it's not a good look if you're the reason why you're divorced.
Pardon me?
It's not a good look if you think about the follow-up dates. Why did your husband leave you? I cheated. Foul. This date is over. Pay your own bill. I guarantee, because I can't trust you.
But you asked me the question.
Don't lead with that.
Yeah.
I divorced because I cheated on my husband and he leave me. That's the way to start the first date.
Listen.
Don't leave with that. Don't be the reason why your good marriage falls apart. Don't do that. Ever.
It's the first time I ever see Kenny stomp.
Single.
I'm just saying, like
You only had music ringing in my ears?
You have one job as a woman.
And what's
Keep your kuswara to yourself. Don't give that away.
And don't give up your position.
Don't give up your position.
I could put that on the shirt and say, don't give up your position.
Scotty say, don't give up your position.
Your life would be so much simple if you could just keep
Let
your
these
legs
men
closed.
cheat in peace. Ladies and gents, ladies and gents, Guardian Radio, Kenny's Corner here. It's been another interesting show with these two. Fresh news, smart talk all day. This is another opportunity for you to get that person, get your popcorn, put your leg over that man, and let that man put his leg over you. Ladies, hold your position.
Hold it.
Hold your man.
Hold the fort, baby.
Hold your position. Don't give up. Foul on the play. Kenny's Corner, Kendenique Delaveau, wishing you a wonderful rest of the week.
Ladies, make sure, remember, keep it shaved.